Hello, community, and happy Monday. Has anyone got Monday-itis? I do not have Monday-itis. I'm feeling good on this Monday. So I'm jumping on today. As always, it's to help you thrive, okay? So what I share with you in this video is intended to inspire you around either mechanics, mindset, or productivity, or all of them, okay? So I'm jumping on to mention two things. So first of all, we are going to reopen the $1 trial very briefly because we did hear from community members who had missed out on the $1 trial. They hadn't checked their email, and I understand it. So we've had a good kind of discussion internally, and my team has decided that on Thursday they will give those of you who missed out on an opportunity to come into the $1 trial to come in. Okay, so we have sent a communication, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was Friday, I can't remember, to let you know that's happening. But if you're like me and you don't like email, you may not have got that. That's why I create these videos and I tag everyone in the hope that we communicate, because you did miss out. I get that, okay? So the $1 trial, my friends, will start again on Thursday. You are going to only have a short 48-hour window to jump in, but then you will get 7 days of access to me personally. You'll be able to come into our implementer. You will get access to the academy and the education, yeah? You will get access to so much high value, incredible stuff, including the private Facebook group. And let me tell you, the decision to offer up this $1 trial and to bring everyone into my tribe is massive, okay? So that is happening, all right? So the other thing is I did a podcast about the $1 trial. That's on my public podcast. You're all intelligent people. You can find that, okay? So the next thing is I really want to show up as much as I possibly can to remind you about these 3 changes to the program. And I'm going to do some more content. I'll keep showing up every day, all right? So we're going US dollar currency. That represents a significant fee increase if you're in Australia, etc. So we are finishing foundation member specials. I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot let them go on forever. And so in my heart, I just want as many bookkeepers to be able to take advantage of those as possible. Now, I have done a podcast, I think it was episode 47, that explains all of this. Okay, episode 47. And I do recommend you listen to episode 48 where you hear from Deb, one of our extraordinary tribe members, okay? And the other thing is we're closing the doors, March 22nd. You've got less than 2 weeks. We will close the doors and you will not be able to join the program for 4 months. You will have to go on the wait list, all right? So we're closing evergreen, as we call it, and we are only opening 3 times a year, which is really exciting for me as I try my hardest to be better every week with the transformation program and with everything I bring through the Strategic Bookkeeper, okay? So the next things that I want to mention is that the Future of Bookkeeping event will be happening in the next week or so. I'm looking to run it over 2 time zones so that you get the opportunity as a beautiful detail-orientated, excuse me, I'm still struggling with this, half of Australia is, so you get the opportunity to come and spend an hour with me and tribe members, okay, in order to just ask questions and get all the detail on the program that you feel like you haven't got, okay? So there's going to be that. I'm currently running a poll I'd love you to answer around what's stopping you, which is ultimately that's time and money, okay, is what everyone's telling me. And you know what, unfortunately, I was talking to a dear friend and business buddy of mine, and he was saying that time and money has stopped him from leaning into his purpose for years and years and years. And I'm really encouraging him to not let those excuses stop him, because when it comes to time and money as an excuse, so in terms of time, so are you under the impression that I have more time than you? Okay, I'm an unpartnered single mother of a special needs child who does his schooling at home, right outside this door, who I have to supervise. I run 2 businesses, yeah. And the members of my program, they don't have more time than you. However, I will absolutely help you with mechanics, mindset, productivity, because in order to help you with that time. But the other thing is, as the mum of a special needs child, yeah, I built my program for the busy multitasking mama. So do you get in the car and drive anywhere? Do you fold washing? Do you do cooking? Do you go for a walk? Well, then you have time to get educated on everything I need to teach you if you're prepared to play the long game, yeah? And so the other thing with time is that you implement on the job. So I don't really want extra time. What I'll do is ask you to immerse yourself in all things me. Like you'll hear Deb say she falls asleep listening to me. Yeah? She's getting freaking extraordinary results. That's what I'm here for. But you don't need to give me extra time. You need to digest the content as the busy multitasking mama or dad, and then you implement on the job, my friends. When you are in your practice doing it, you've got the program, you've got the vault, you've got the things. And then if you get stuck, like one of our beautiful members that I rang last week, and I've convinced her to do a hot seat with me, right? So in the program, and one of the reasons I'm running the Future of Bookkeeping event, yeah, and the Future of Bookkeeping is Strategic Bookkeeping. One of the reasons I'm running that event is because I don't really tell you everything that's inside the program for a couple of reasons. One, there's so much it's impossible. Two, I always over deliver, okay? So for example, I tell you there's fortnightly implementers, there's weekly. I tell you you don't get one-on-one. We get hot seats. And hot seats give you one-on-one to benefit the many, okay? So there's a lot of things there. So if you're prepared to come in and work the system, guess what? I'm going to work the bejesus out of the system with you, okay? So time and money, no excuse. So we covered off the time one. In terms of money, it breaks my heart that that's what holds you back, because the reason I went back in time, I got in a time machine and I went back in time and I said to myself, Jeannie, what would you have needed? So when I started my bookkeeping practice, the global financial crisis hit. I had a baby in the belly, yeah, or not far off having a baby. I had 2 mortgages with my then husband. Interest rates skyrocketed, and we had to live out of our overdraft, which I did not tell him about because I didn't want to stress out 2 of us. But I had baby, and I would lay in bed at night thinking, oh my goodness, I'm trying to pay 2 mortgages and I'm paying them out of the overdraft. I'm literally paying my loans with loans, yeah, because interest rates skyrocketed. GFC hit. The real estate agent told me, even if you wanted to sell your investment property, no one's buying it, right? And I had to get through. So when I went in that time machine and I went back to that Jeannie, I said, in order to thrive in practice, what would you have needed? And one of the things I would have needed is somebody to have been able to give me this program at $99 a week so that I could get results week on week that exceeded the program fee. Yeah? And I know, and you know, that you could find that $99 a week, yeah? If you budgeted, if you did what you had to do. But if you get in and you work the system and you make no excuses, yeah, just like I do, yeah, then you are going to, just like Deb from episode 48, yeah, connect with Deb on socials, message Deb, ask her, okay? Like Deb said, if I can do it, anyone can. So if you remove the excuses of time and money, yeah, and I have a crystal ball, these excuses will have you in a really bad place in 20 years' time, a place called regret. If you remove these excuses and you're prepared to get in and do the work, I can tell you the tribe members tell me they pay for the course, the program sometimes in days, in weeks, in a month. If you get in, you freeze and you don't do any work, you will not pay for it, yeah? But that, you know, that is kind of obvious, yeah? So those excuses, you can see how passionate I get because they hold you back. They hold my friends back, yeah? And I challenge them every day of the week as well, okay? So don't let them hold you back. It's interesting, the time money ones have never held me back. I've done whatever I've needed to do, yeah? I continue to invest so much time and money to back myself and go for it. And when you won't invest the time and money, you know what you're telling me? I don't have the courage. I don't have the confidence. I'm scared of making a decision. I'm scared I'll make the wrong decision. Fear, doubt, indecision. These things will keep you stuck and have you in a place in 5, 10, 20 years where you regret not having gone for it, okay? And here's the last thing I'll tell you. The Strategic Bookkeeper Transformation Program is proven. Not only did I do all of this, been there, done that, the program participants are getting the kind of results that are absolutely unheard of, okay? And you've heard from them, yeah? So this is a world first, world class, nothing like it on the planet program, yeah? And I am so proud of the work that I have put in to create this and to impact bookkeepers, particularly women globally, some of whom leave me messages in tears. And if anybody had have told me, Jeannie, one day you will do work so impactful, your clients will be in tears, yeah, that's what I do it for. So that is a wrap on today's live. In order to make sure I do whatever I can to help you to have that ignition of that spark inside you that allows you to back yourself and go for it. And I will see you in the next video.